You can see where Boston police have that barbershop taped off tonight, and I spoke with a man who says his grandson was inside that barbershop when he was shot in the head.
He was a good kid, skinny, wasn't threatening. You look at him, you wouldn't be scared of him.
His mother says her son, Elijah Clooney, was funny, caring, with a smile that always made others want to be around him.
Today we are in Boston, Dorchester, talking about a deadly gang feud going on, which has put the city on the map, as there has been reports of shooting taking place these past couple of weeks, with people being shot and killed in front of other people in broad daylight. To know more about this gang war, we got to talk about the city. Boston Dorchester is known for its criminal activities, with it being the largest neighborhood in Boston City. In Dorchester, there is a south side and a north side, and both sides are just as bad as each other, as in 2019. The total crimes in North Dorchester were 48% above the national average, while the total crimes in South Dorchester were 39% above the national average. It was reported that there would be an estimated amount of crime rates on the north side, with it having a crime rate of 3,695 per 100,000 people. And on the south side had an estimated 3,460 per 100,000 people. So far in Boston, the murder rate in the city this year has been decreasing from 2023, with it going from 28 murders to 4 murders in 2024. This is a good thing for the city. However, people are now worried as they think that now the murder rate will be going up due to the gang war that has been brewing up in the city recently. In this video, we will be talking about the gang beef between the 400 gang and the LST gang in Boston, with these gangs not being that far from each other, as many hoods in the city are really close to each other. These two gangs have been beefing each other for a little while, and many people do not know about these two gangs and what they are doing to each other as the gangs aren't really on social media and release music much for people to see. But this doesn't mean nothing has happened. In the 400 gang, there is many people in the gang, with more than 20 members in it, with one popular artist in the group called Demonchild E3, and the LST gang have many members in their group, with one member in their group who stands out compared to the rest being Booby SOS. These two gangs have been beefing each other for a while, with members from both gangs dropping disses at each other. However, there hasn't been many reports of what both gangs have done to each other until now. Many people say both gangs have committed shootings to each other multiple times, but have always gotten away with it due to police not getting any evidence on who is committing the shooting, and as the city is not high profile compared to other cities. However, the past month, the 400 gang would have 2 members who would be shot whilst in a barbershop, with one being killed inside the barbershop in front of everyone else. Demonchild E3, whose real name is not known to the public, would be with his friend at a barbershop in Dorchester getting his haircut at around 1 p.m. when police would be called to a shooting in the area of Erie Street and Washington Street. When police would arrive to the scene, they would be one guy on the floor bleeding badly asking for help and him saying he doesn't want to die, and another guy who was E3 on the barber chair bleeding to death as he would be shot in the head with blood dripping to the floor. There is videos online if you want to see it, as I cannot post it on YouTube, as it is bad for YouTube and does not fit the YouTube guidelines. Both members would quickly be taken to the hospital to try and save both of the victims' life, but unfortunately, E3 would not survive the shooting and would be pronounced dead by the time he got to the hospital, whereas the other victim would survive the shooting as his injuries were not lethal. The crazy thing about this is that would be the second shooting that same week on the same street, according to reports. Reports would come out that both victims were regular customers of the barbershop, and police believed that this shooting was not random at all, and the killers knew they were going to be there at that time and day. People in the streets believed that either the barber had something to do with this murder or someone inside the barbershop. Let me know what you guys think in the comments actually happened. E3 grandfather would hear the news and would speak to news reporters about it, saying to E3 mother that he needs to get off the streets as he felt something bad was going to happen to him eventually.
He was a good kid, skinny, wasn't threatening. You look at him, you wouldn't be scared. It hurt me the most, I told her. You don't want to lose your son to the street.
The crazy thing about E3 is he never was like this, as before he got involved with the streets. He would always play basketball, and would be going out with a girl from high school that he loved and would get cheated on by her, and people say she was one of the reasons, as he did not care about anything anymore and became heartless and turned to the streets. After he would be confirmed as dead, his ops would go on Instagram making fun of him and laugh at him.
Looking for sap, put a little boy in the bag like Glad. Walk to the store with the blick, who that? If he ain't one of us, then we on his ass. And while he gets spin, we shoot out the sun.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Hey, funny guy! I got a joke for you!
No.
It has been 3 weeks since the murder, and no arrests have been made yet. Rest in peace, E3. And if this video tells you anything, it is not to get involved in the gang life, as it ends in 2 ways, either death or jail. Please do not be like these guys, as it is not cool and fun. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this.